I want to talk about you working with Bear Trap for a minute. How is that for you?
It's actually really cool because there are a couple of us in that. There's me, Taro, Jerry, Bear, obviously, and then I don't know. It's just a bunch of us. Like some of us are producers, some of us are like writers, but it's really cool because working with like all of them, because they're all really good. Like so like collectively, like all of us put together, like we like make some really good music together, and it's like really fun. Everyone's really cool. Like I get along with all of them.
Yeah, I actually just with Jewel, I just saw Blackbear in concert, and then I found you, and I got really excited to like meet you, and I like contacted you as soon as I could. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Were you at House of Blues?
Yeah, I was at House of Blues.
I was there too, but like
really?
I was in the back, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was with them, yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We just like back in May.
Yeah.
I also want to talk to you about, you just released your merch I think it was in March.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Did you ever think that you'd have somebody wearing your name around? Like, I just think that would feel kind of weird to like see people wearing your name on their shirt.
It honestly is. It's like really weird because like we like encourage people to post pictures up on Twitter.
Yeah.
And so whenever like people do, they add us and like I see it, and it's just like really weird because I never thought like I would get to do that. My favorite thing though is the hats. Like I really like that.
Really like those too.
I like dad hats like so much. So to have my like logo and stuff like on a hat and like the shirts and stuff, like it's like pretty cool to see other people wearing it and supporting.
Yeah, totally. I thought that was so cool that I was like, oh my gosh, like he just released his merch and I haven't heard about him? How have I not heard about him?
Thank you.
So I just saw your new song, Gabrielle. It's like on Rad Cat's Secret Stash.
Oh, yeah, it's
and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the circle now. I'm in the secret stash. I found it.
Yeah, so tracks on there I just released like spontaneously. Those are usually just tracks that I make like really quickly, or like not throwaways, but like I don't know, like I don't feel like waiting for like a proper release, so I just like throw them on there. But yeah, I released that track. That one was about a girl, and I don't know, that one took me like 3 hours to make. It was like really fast, but it came out so chill.
I thought it was so cool. Like I listened to it and I was like, oh, this is tight.
Thank you. I know, I almost fell asleep to it.
Yeah, it's so like calming. It's not like hype music.
It's like for chilling. Yes, exactly.
Who's an artist you're like most proud of working with so far?
Honestly, I'd have to say Bear, because he's just a really cool person in general. Like, even as a friend, like, he's like he's really funny, he's really cool, like, and then on the music side of things, like, he's really talented. He's like amazing at writing and singing. So working with him is like my favorite so far, because like it's always really easy. Like I just send him like beats and like he'll write to them really quick, and they always come out amazing.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite so far.
How did you end up meeting him?
It's like I think 2 years ago I made a remix. It was for IDFC, and he ended up hearing it. For a couple months, like, well, he hit me up on Twitter after that, and I was like really stoked. But then I didn't hear from him for like a while, but then out of nowhere, like, they like contacted us and they were like, hey, we want to work together with you. So then like I finally met them.
That's so cool.
That was crazy, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like a pretty big artist to just like hit you up on Twitter and just be like, hey.
Well, especially now, like now he's like blowing up crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, back when I met him, he was still like coming up like pretty well, but now it's like he's like blowing up hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just the way he escalated was insane to me.
Yeah, I was literally still nervous though when I met him for the first time. I was like
Yeah, I
still
would
nervous.
be too. I don't blame you.
It was cool though.
Like, what are some of your goals at working with Bear Trap or just in general?
Well, I wanna be able to like tour in a lot of places like internationally. Like one of the places I want to be able to tour is like, I don't know, in Asia, like Japan. But I want to do that. I want to do lots of touring, and then also I want to build up my own name, like on the EDM side of things, because I like producing for other people, like hip hop and rap artists, but I also want to be like my own like EDM person.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool too.
I think it's really cool that you do kind of like EDM music. Because I feel like rap is a really big thing right now. Like, it's kind of the cool thing to be doing right now.
It is.
And I think it's super cool that you just like stuck to EDM. Like, I know you have one song that's kind of rap.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that's cool that you stuck to what you liked doing and something you had a passion for.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like both, but I mean, I did start with EDM, so that's like something that like I'll always do.
So what made you start producing?
That's funny because, okay, so I used to listen to like punk rock. When I was growing up, I used to listen to that like a lot. So I used to listen to like people like Blink-182. They're like my favorite band, and I hated like EDM so much. Or it wasn't called EDM yet, but I called it techno.
Yeah, that's what I called it too.
Yeah, I hated it, and then I was a freshman in high school. I was like 15, and then I heard about Deadmau5. And then after that, I was just like, whoa, like this is crazy. That was EDM, and I was like, this is cool. And then I wanted to learn how to do it, so I kind of just downloaded the program that you use and figured it out myself. But I didn't really watch videos or anything.
What program do you use?
It's called Ableton Live 9.
Yeah, I'm not even playing. I have no idea. I just researched a bunch of programs, and I was like,
there are a lot of them.
All right, and Ableton Live 9 was like the top one. It was like top 10 producing like softwares and stuff, and that was like the top one. And I was like, okay, he probably uses this because all his beats sound good. So
I mean, they're all like you can make stuff on all of them like sound good. It's just like that one in particular is my favorite, but I didn't even know it was like the most popular one when I got it. I just got lucky that I picked that one. Yeah, that was cool.
So like how is the music scene? I know that I read like an interview or something, and it said that you grew up in Chula Vista. I don't know if that was true, but I just like heard that, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's weird. I think they got that.
So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Escondido. That's North County, San Diego.
Yeah. So how's like the music scene out there? I feel like it's kind of dry out there.
Yeah, it is. It's like I don't think anyone over there really like produces we have like a lot of rappers. Yeah. But I mean,
I haven't heard of like anyone coming out of there as a producer, like, and I thought that was so insane that I was, Rad Cat's gonna be the first producer?
I think so.
Like, that's cool.
From there,
Yeah, from there.
Yeah, I always joke around with my friends like, yo, one day at the high school reunion, just gonna show up.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Escondido High School.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I just wanted to ask, like, what is your ultimate like tour? Like, how would you? Like, I know you said Japan and Asia, but like
people that I could bring with me, or like
like people you could bring.
Okay, Bear for sure. Who else? Porter Robinson. Do you know that? Yeah, him. Okay, Porter Robinson. Wow. I don't listen to a lot of people. Like, there are very few like favorites that I have, but okay, Flume, Porter Robinson, Bear. this kid named Muramasa, Blink 182, and Smash Mouth.
You never leave the edginess behind.
No.
You can't leave the edginess behind.
Just those. I'm good with those.
And so is there an album in the works?
Yeah, so I just finished my EP, which is coming out like in a few weeks. And then I already started on a new one, like a full like
that's cool.
10 song thing.
Yeah.
That one's probably gonna be crazy because we're gonna try to like get features and stuff like singers.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm excited. So.
That one's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, I just want to like know what's next for you, like in your career at Bear Trap. Do you have any big things coming up that you're excited for?
Well, probably gonna keep like that, or definitely gonna keep making more music like with Bear and stuff. We might have our own like Rad Cat and Blackbear EP, maybe by the end of the summer. I know, it would be crazy. But I'm just gonna continue like making songs like for myself and for others.
Well, thanks so much for like meeting us and doing the interview. I was actually like super excited for that because I've like never done a video interview. So
Me too. Thank you guys for having me.
yeah, no problem.
Thank
It was
you.
great.